is Katrina, and this is our Vampire the Masquerade stream, episode 11, season 2, titled The Tower, a City in Peril. And as usual, I would like to introduce my players as well as their characters.
Hi, I am Marianne, play Siobhan York. Now, Bryce! Jesus, I can't make this right. Toreador of the 10th generation.
Hi, I'm Ty. I'm playing Christopher, Masters, formerly Falcone. He's a scheming little venturer with mafioso ties, and he's of the 10th generation.
Hello, my name is Örjan, and I'm playing the role of Sean Deanson, a gangrel of the 10th generation that is getting hungry again.
What the hell?
He's going to be so fat if he doesn't stop eating like this.
He's that. I've got the
Suggested you also...
Just imagine all the body masses that you've probably losing or have lost or vomited. I don't know what vampire does with their intestines when they're dead, but...
They have the slush inside there and not dead.
Yeah.
Turns to dust.
Yummy.
But don't worry, you spend all your experience points in increasing your blood potency as well, and then you'll start up getting enough nourishment from human blood as well, and this is going to be a little late for Little Circle.
All right. Last episode, at least Siobhan got a little bit of insight that there are more things going on in the Kindred Society in Boston than at first glance. And her and her friends might be in a position of potential power, more so than they thought nights before. We will have a look at what's going to happen next. We're going to go directly into the scene in the car as they're on the way to either Sean or Shiv's. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, we said the garage, but probably while driving, Sean remembers that he doesn't have a VCR. Shiv, you have a TV.
Yes.
And a VCR.
Yes.
Then we're going to yours.
Oh, yeah, you got the tape.
Yeah, not the tape, but we got a
tape.
tangential one, yeah. Something that might help.
Might help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trixie, are you coming with, or do we need to drop you off some? I mean, I don't know what you do when you're not around us. Like,
I need to do this thing.
usually when someone says that would be... Oh, okay.
Where?
Just drop me off somewhere. I'll find it. I'm sorry, Siobhan.
Trixie, no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Sometimes I get a little emotional when I say things and do things.
A little.
Before I think.
It's okay. I'll come visit you soon again.
You know, I don't know what your arrangement was before with Aiden, but if you need a place to stay.
Okay. I lived there at the Mondays and the Wednesdays and half a Sunday.
If you want to continue doing so.
Moving around could be smart.
Do you need a key? Because I only have...
Ah, silly. I have a key.
You didn't borrow that to Kitty Cat, did you?
No.
She didn't borrow from you without you knowing. No.
Not that kind of key, she says and looks weird.
But I think you should do that. I would actually love having you.
I love you, she says. I'm happy now. I gotta go and make the voices less busy, because I will feel better when I'm not this hungry. It's better when I am calm. The voices and the memories are still. Yes, it's better this way. Here is fine.
I stop. And I look a little bit scared in the mirror.
Good luck. I will see you three very soon. She gets out elegantly. And as she walks, it was like her hair is a little bit longer and she's taller and she walks like a woman.
I love her to bits, but that lady scares the living nighttime out of me.
Yep.
Yes. But I hope you understand why I asked her to stay.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. No, that was the right thing. By all means.
It wasn't just for her. It was for me, and maybe that can help us ward off the hunters if they know she stays there.
Yeah.
Ah, smart.
Or at the very least, not go in for anything that could cause too much collateral damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know, you don't want rather not be woken up by an RPG coming through my living wall.
I know I should feel guilty for this, but I don't.
Well, let's go watch a film.
Yeah, are some of you going to move up front, or am I going to drive you like some kind of chauffeur?
Oh, don't worry about that. Just a minute. And rumbles around and I give him a pair of gloves.
And I'll no, okay. I don't have a hat, or I would have given him a hat.
Let me see. Dex
Drive
with 2 blood dice.
No!
Dex.
Ooh! Road raging!
And
Drive.
I found caffeine-free coffee thingy that actually tastes okay, so I can drink more coffee than just the 2 cups a day. Yay!
Yay!
Ah, strange.
Yeah, that's a 4. Luckily, no
Messy.
angry driving, just really, really fast driving. Hopefully,
Yeah, you're holding on to your hats if you had any.
I mean, I'm right behind him, so he probably has like a pair of high heels like in his back now.
Embedded.
Like,
Don't
forgot to
disturb
put on my
the
seatbelt.
driver. Don't disturb the driver. And then handbrake turn, and then she's probably on the other side of the car again, and then continue driving.
No, he's a dick.
Yeah, he's a dick.
He had it coming.
Top
All right.
off with a Ace Ventura style parking.
Yes.
Yeah, he just getaway driver, but he knows not to drive like a dick in some areas, so he elegantly parks outside Shiv's apartment complex.
Of course.
Oh shit! I look up as I go out of the car. It's like, does it look like there's anyone there?
No, not now.
Okay, his lights on? Yeah, they're probably on, but...
Yeah.
Okay, if... I had a small gathering earlier, so it might... Oh, who am I kidding? You don't care what it looks like.
Fuck that.
So when you say
Chris
small
doesn't have
gathering, are we
furniture.
talking like full-on Caligula? Never mind.
I wouldn't know, but I don't. But I do. But I don't.
Maybe we'll find some stuff.
Dirty minds.
You take him up?
Yep.
Bing!
What is it? 3 floors? 2 floors? 3? I don't even remember.
I think it's
the
on
layout
third
of that.
floor.
No, it's floors.
Yeah. But are you on the third floor?
I'm on all of them.
Yeah, you all of them. Well, then it's rather on top where because you like the view, obviously, the living area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a party, but it's not. They haven't fucked it up.
No.
But it's a dude that cleaned up very quickly before they went to the club.
Yeah.
So the kitchen is a bummed whorehouse.
Well,
We don't
no
eat
one
anyway.
is going to eat. No, exactly. So, who gives?
And you already attract rats, so it's not really a problem there either.
Whoa!
Hey!
Ow!
Yeah, that's
Oh,
one
it's
of yours
funny
in your
because
shoulder.
it's true.
So let's put this tape on and see who your friends are, Sean.
Yeah.
It takes a minute. It's just snow and then the streaks. And the quality of this surveillance camera is shit, to say the least. But a big, black, almost hearse-looking car drives up to the gas station.
Is it a hearse-looking car or is it a hearse?
It's a hearse.
It's a hearse. Yeah, I know.
You recognize-
Probably know the make and model.
Yeah, it's vintage.
Hmm.
You see, and you have seen, it gets very grainy, but you feel you recognize one of the taller ones and the more chunky one.
Oh,
say-
that's the one I hit over the head with a bar stool.
Yeah, it's bar stool. And you see they open door and they like almost giving honor and renown to
The
this
bitch.
girl. Yeah, you see the flicker of the green. And she looks around, not really talking to them.
That's the witch.
You can see her from this camera angle that she's looking, because they parked on the gas station side, but she's looking at the halfway house.
What
She's
day is
almost
it?
craking her neck, and she throws something around in the air. And you see, almost like she's doing something, and then the camera just sparks, and it's just snow.
Duh.
Was there a date stamp on this tape so we know what day it was?
Just a week ago.
How does that correspond with the events of that? Because like time.
Oh, but
Time is a weird thing.
Time is weird. It's going to be at least 3 weeks ago since the event itself. At least almost a month.
Yeah, but this was the last
Time they came by.
time they came by the gas station.
Is it possible to see the license plate number of the hearse?
No, sorry, it's
No,
so
but
rainy.
That car will find
it's
it.
rare.
There are not many of those in the town.
We're gonna need to get ourselves a contact at the DMV.
Because that's the best clue, and you should be glad you have Sean, because that's really the only significant piece. Because the rest is like she did something, she threw something about, she did something in the air, and then the camera.
It's a kind of magic. Okay. But why are they there?
I have a feeling they're attracted to the violence. To the
So they didn't
destruction.
cause it, but they're chasing whatever created the mayhem.
Yeah. Because I don't think they are behind it. But I think they thrive on it.
That's a long time after what happened.
Yeah,
but
they've been there 3 times, he said, the gas attendant.
Yeah,
Oh.
3 times when he was there.
Yeah. So they're either looking for clues or perhaps looking for someone.
No idea.
I mean,
Someone who
Clearly,
goes
it's
there.
important enough that they have visited 3 times.
Yeah.
So it has some significance.
I mean, it's a halfway house. If they're looking for someone, that could explain going back more than once. I mean, they're probably coming and going all the time.
I mean, I don't know much about, the homeless situation, but I'm guessing they don't stay there for a long period of time.
No.
No, I mean, unless there's someone is there because they're like parolees, even then extent to skip anyway. So
Shiv's mind drifts to the homeless person on her porch. But I'm not.
Oh,
Bless you.
Bless you.
oh.
Gesundheit.
Cutest.
Yeah.
Once more with feeling.
Achoo!
No, that's Ty.
yeah. And I don't mute. You get enjoy the full experience.
Yeah. 4D, not 5D. No, it's not even because you don't get the spit. Okay. No, never mind. Sorry.
okay, but yeah. So tracking down that car.
Yeah.
Probably. A good idea.
I'll put my sensors out.
But based on you saw of it, it's at least 20 years old.
Yeah. At least
And a rarity.
I mean, it might also be worth going there and talking to them.
To these guys?
Obviously not. No.
No, they're violent as fuck.
No, I'm talking about the place.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys.
Probably got a.
I mean, if they have
Probably got a
gang
curfew,
of
but I don't know,
goths
like-
outside there snooping about, they probably know.
Yeah.
Then again,
But they've been snooping
this
about
being the mid-90s in Boston,
Middle East as well.
Yeah, have you seen them there after your little?
I haven't been that
Altercation?
much after that incident.
But
You're
what
just being
was that?
reintroduced to society.
It's been like this is the third night we're out since we died.
No, not since you died, but since you've been let loose from
Yeah.
your captivity of your elders.
Yeah.
I mean, I keep circling back to what I saw.
And you saw what? One? Huh?
Well, I'm pretty sure it was Aiden's voice I heard. And there was an image of JJ as well, but I think by the way she acted, that was afterwards and not before. She was...
Yeah, she's the enforcer.
Yeah, so she would be, but that means that she knows probably more about this than we have been told.
Yeah.
So there might be something... Oh, yeah.
Of course, because she's enforcer of the prince, and quite frankly, not very fond of Dean. By proxy. But of course, so she was also in charge of
It's
keeping
a hard read
his
on her.
masters safe. So she's probably been stuck between rock and a hard place.
I'm struggling to see the angle we could use to pry information out of her.
Yeah. I think I'll take this tape and bring it to my friend the copper.
But was she there? You said was she? Did you hear? Was she there when you heard at the same time as you heard Aiden?
I have
No.
to... Oh, no.
No, you've really clearly felt that your mind shuffled. Like, okay, you have that.
Yeah.
Now you get this.
So why do you think Aiden was there?
I don't want to draw any conclusions. I really don't. But the state that he was in the night before... No, I don't want to go there. I honestly don't want to go there.
Yeah.
But I am afraid
Don't go
that
there.
he was forced in some way to do that. I don't know the extent of his...
I still feel there's something we don't. There's an angle to this, some sort of piece that we don't. It seems so. If it's merely to create an infraction of the masquerade, it seems excessive, over the top.
Vulgar.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean,
Vivian,
it's certainly
like-
it's certainly pulling no punches. It's like one or two lives would be more than enough in a public place or anything like, or in a place where that many, that sort of carnage. It seems.
I can't see him doing anything like that, but
It seems. I mean, I still got a feeling that there's some sort of purpose to it, more than just to, create a trap to frame someone. It just seems. If
I
you wanted to
don't
frame someone,
understand.
you don't go in for creating maximum amount of damage to anything and everything. You do enough so you get the job done.
and he and Dean were friends. At least I think they were.
Well, friends and friends, they were kind of seemed like they were almost competing for the same lass.
Oh, someone had it first, and then someone else came in.
Yeah. I think there was some jealousy there. When those two were in the same room, it was like a wall of ice.
Certainly did take up. They only took up positions as far apart from each other as they could.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, talking to the cop, if you can wiggle some information out of him.
Yeah.
Or even better, if you can wiggle the tape out of him.
As you guys are sitting there, viewed it, you can do wits insight, not a Shiv.
Not sure.
No, she won't.
Moomin mug! Moomin mug!
Really?
I even have socks. Moomy
Ah,
socks.
I'm here for it.
Yes.
3 successes.
That was the wrong die.
This is
6 successes.
Oh, god damn it. Well, yeah, you immediately see, as you're sitting there, Shiv is twirling the piece of paper in her hand. The note.
So what's happened in the store then, Shiv?
Oh.
Oh. Yes, what happened in the store?
She looks dazed.
Yeah.
And then also you see at Chris that she's almost like she folded it, not ripped it, but folded it, opened it, folded it.
classic neurotic behavior. Someone is thinking. Lots on your mind.
How bad is it?
I actually think it might be a good thing. Even
Wow.
though I shouldn't.
That hardly ever happens.
Well, not in this world. I'll give them a brief recap of Mr. The Crow,
The Crow.
and Akio and Sakura.
Hashimoto and Sakura the Crow, or aka the Spider.
Yeah.
The Crow Spider. That's not the name I'm familiar with. Nickname I'm familiar with. Is it? No.
No, this is, you never heard this name.
No,
Crow
I
or the
think
Spider?
The Crow you have,
Yeah.
because he
Yeah.
was at the Elysium,
Yeah.
and Akio Hashimoto is a primogen for someone
Yes.
else, so
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
you heard him.
He's
But,
the
Sakura-
Trivia.
So I will tell
Yeah,
them
he's the-
about
The only one.
the granddaughter
Yeah.
leukemia, that she was dying, and that
He-
they made
his
these.
blood is impotent. He
Mm.
cannot.
Then I have
Embrace.
to ask a question. How the fuck are you going to hide Nosferatu as a Toreador? Because one is hella ugly.
Mm.
Other one? Yeah, you're not ugly, Shiv. And
I'm gonna go.
your clan
Yeah,
is
I'm not
kind of
sure.
obsessed with the whole beauty thing.
I'm not sure she was that ugly.
Well, there's
Not in the way
two
that
things there,
you-
isn't it?
Think.
I do believe they can. I mean, you have noticed how the Count is a man with two faces. The Duke, I mean, the man with two faces.
Yeah. But if she's taken, for example, to the Elysium, there you're not allowed to do anything to hide your face. Then you have to show yourself in your all
Dude,
in your glory.
don't take her to the Elysium.
I mean, I have no clue how that would happen. I would assume that everyone would be able to know.
It's
or
to declare
see.
yourself to the prince, not to the entire primogen and entire
I
city.
mean, she's not under trial, not
Yeah.
at least as of now. I know it's a
Later.
huge risk,
It's enormous.
But,
and I think that's why they were cautious about you.
Yeah, of
Because
course,
they
because
they
me and the
know of
sheriff
you
were
and the
like,
sheriff.
yeah. But I see a huge advantage in this because we're new, we're naive
I
and
mean,
stupid and all that. This we're so dominated in this whole charade. So we can't do anything about that. Let them do their thing and let the grown-ups play.
I mean, I think I'm so blinded by the fact that I want to see what it left me. I want to see where it goes.
Yeah.
Because I think it is connected to more than.
But
more
they're
than
going to owe
that is
us.
visible for us right now.
Yeah, but they're owing us.
Boons were thrown out. The word boon.
Yeah. So I'm thinking this. The name Mr. E, who arranged the whole exhibition of
I'd almost forgotten about that. Yes.
yes. What if we get these fuckers to help us tracking up that fucker?
I mean, I don't know what they're capable of. I honestly don't know, but
No, they're the secret keepers. They're the
Probably.
people who have their nose in the gutter to pick up these things.
I think it should be according after them specifically and not their clan. We don't want to tip the whole clan.
Yeah.
Especially not
course.
the Black Lily.
No, this
it doesn't seem like they're completely aligned.
no, this whole shenanigans. This doesn't leave this apartment.
3 points though. One, if anything goes sideways, we've been duped as much as the next one.
Yes.
That might be a tougher sale for you, Shiv, but try to buy, at least incorporate that into the deal. That's
Young and naive.
if anything goes badly, we were duped as much as and deceived as much as the next one.
Yeah.
When being young, they might believe it.
I completely agree, but if anything falls, it falls on my shoulders, not yours.
And secondly, this will mean that, well, the ranks of the Nosferatu swell.
Absolutely.
It does indeed.
Definitely.
I mean, they could have solved this whole problem another way if they just had the will to create room for a new one. They could just make one disappear so they could be granted the possibility of getting a new one in. But then again, probably the Queen of Bones would have swooped in with that little boon and claimed it.
Right.
But that is something to think of as well. And thirdly, you will be placing a Nosferatu within the house of Toreador. Someone who will be aligned to not only the Nosferatu and her sire from another clan, but also to blood relative of another clan. And again, that is something to think about.
I know. And that is what concerns me the most about this whole thing.
It's a proper
But then
triangle
again-
of fuck.
But I feel like
Better the devil you
it's
know
a
than the
risk
devil
that
you
I
don't.
have to take.
I think
If
so.
this
I think
falls on all of them.
Yeah.
I don't care what happened to me. I will take the
I do.
blame, and that is fine.
Yeah, we do.
I will take the consequences, but I think
Yeah, I'm not. The worst case scenario
I have
though, it's
nothing
not
to
anyone's
lose.
going to pay the consequences in terms of the Camarella's law. It's more the consequences being be that our enemy stakes us and throws us into the sun and destroys the entire city. But yeah, but then again, you'll know who to feed information if you suspect information to leak out. If you want to disseminate false information, if you want rumors not true spread, that's a way. But how would they do it? Would she be visitors to the city coming to ask for
I didn't
permanent
go
relocation?
into the details with them because I wanted to.
Yeah, that's not a problem anyway. But
the less we know about that, I think the better. But
I mean, I was.
It boils
thinking
down to
that
this.
If
Do we
were
trust them
to
or not?
agree-
That is the problem, because either this is a ruse to get more enemy into the city, to put them in places to spy and to create a scent and to further whatever plan of this hidden enemy is, or it is what it seems to be, personal plight, a desire of. No,
If this is a way to get another enemy in, it's a really bad strategy, because they are putting their heads on the chopping
Heads
block.
on the block.
yeah,
And as I said,
Give it.
we are young and naive.
Trust.
yeah, but also if we go, if they go, we might go, and there might not be many left at all.
I mean,
But I'm inclined to
if
believe.
we
I'm
are-
inclined to believe their motivations are what they said to be. But question also comes up: what boon? I mean, yes, looking up mystery E is certainly one element, but I do believe that will not repay their debt in full.
Well, it's a start for us to get.
I don't
But
think it was
exactly, I mean, I
exclusive
can
of
understand
the-
why they would need you. You will be their way into the Toreador to get the backing of that clan. But how were they? What were their I mean, like you said, you were skeptical towards Sean in a sense, because I assume they would be as well if they know of his, since they clearly know his connection to the sheriff. But
I mean, this will be a
curious.
secret between 5 clans.
Yeah,
no, I know.
and a secret
I know you said
between
bring-
3 people. That's not a secret.
You said, I know you said
But
vengeance
it's-
or uniting the clans, but this is not exactly how uniting them.
Let's hide this child.
If we are to do this, I think the opening of the velvet rope might be a good. We might open it up to invites
Yeah.
from other cities.
At least spread the rumors to other cities. So it would be you don't have to send in an open invitation, or for that matter, a concrete invitation to people, but spread the words in the society outside Boston as well, which would lend credence to why someone would come all the way here.
But what are you going to do with the velvet rope? Keep it velvet? Keep
For
it the
now.
rope?
For now, yes. I need to understand its function before I can do anything concrete.
Yeah, of
with
course,
it.
of course, of course. That's
And
smart.
we don't know. As of now, at least I mean, Theresa is trying her best to talk me through it and help me, but we have not had it opened since he's been gone. And to me, it seemed like it was a safe haven, not just for him, but for
Of course.
our kind. And I think in a time like this, it is needed.
Plus, it would at least grant you some security. You're less likely to be attacked there again if the place is packed with both kindred and human.
But I do want to know what happened there.
Of course.
I think there is yet secrets that. Yeah, I think there is a richer history to the place than what Theresa has led me on to believe. So I think trying to somehow figure that out must also be part of my task in figuring out what to do with the place.
Of course.
Because if the hunters kitty cat talked about kidnap or someone being murdered, and I know that we
She said I was a
feed
friend
of
of.
humans, but that does not necessarily mean that I'm okay with us going around killing people.
Yeah.
She talked about that, about a friend, not a friend of a friend of a friend, I believe it was, she said, that had been killed there. They would at least tracked his location there, and that's part of his vendetta,
Yeah.
to put it like that.
I-
But whatever that
I
happened,
now-
happened before you inherited it. I mean, it's nothing to do with you. That would fall on, well, most likely Aiden's shoulders, or
maybe it will give me some more insights, because it's clear that I didn't know the man. He had his secrets, and
maybe we
think
should
the
try to find out more
more I-
about the history of the place as well. I mean, Teresa should
That's
know,
what
but
I
probably,
said.
yeah, but more than just before, like more than recent history, all the way as far back as you can. I don't know how long Teresa's been there, but she might know someone who might.
I don't know how long they were.
You mean we
I
need to go
don't-
to the library?
Go to the library, I dare
Don't you
you.
worry, Sean. I'll do that if it comes to that.
Hey,
Go to the Boston Public Library.
hey, we spend a lot of the time at the high school library, Sean. That's where we usually had detention.
Yeah. And sex.
God damn.
But yes, I think for now I'm leaning towards accepting their offer.
Yeah,
And
I
know
agree.
That's probably foolish and naive, because, as you said,
Well, either
secret
I mean,
between two
either
is not a
if they
secret.
you fall, they fall. I mean, essentially, unless it's all some sort of arranged ruse, in which case a city falls, which, well, same difference.
Yeah.
You should think about the boons you will want to be claiming. I mean,
I
like I said, the
think
mystery E might be one part of it, but I'm certainly thinking that it's worth more than just that.
Well,
Yeah, of course. That's
I
my
don't know
price.
I don't know if she really relays it to you, but if you that's what I said. If you guys were involved, I don't know if she says it.
Yeah,
a
no,
boon
I
will be
was
given
about to.
yeah. Okay,
I
pardon.
was
Pardon.
about to.
Pardon. I'm gonna shut up and
Okay.
sit and eat popcorn.
It's just Taya is just talking nonstop, and I'm trying to get in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, those
up, Taya.
Ventrus and their speeches.
I think if this is a deal that we are agreeing on, it's not just me involved. It's not me taking the deal to them and getting whatever I want. It is all of us.
Yeah,
If we're in it, we're in it.
of course.
And we need to meet them together.
But do you have any sense of what on earth they would want from either Sean and I? I mean, what could we provide?
Silence.
I think that will become clear once we meet.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think that is step one. Right now, none of us have committed to it, but just meeting them, meeting us.
Strictly just knowing about it is enough to get our heads lopped off.
Yes. And they know this. But it also falls on their shoulders.
I have to admit that I'm not. Miss Masters did not verse me that well in the potential of hiding one's clan from others. I'm not sure how easy this can do, but
I
if the
have no
Tremere is
idea.
involved as well, we do know one thing, and that is it's more than it could be more than just
They got some
ornate medical
skills.
powers. There might be they have strange blood sorcery powers.
that
Alchemy.
every prince around the world would want to have a Tremere in their close proximity because of that power alone. They can just
Right.
push the blood just that little bit further for trickery.
But I think I'm not going to push any of you to accepting this. But as I said, I have nothing to lose. And I cannot see me gaining anything from the Queen of Bones.
No, that end I think is a dead end.
So
How are you gonna give her a bubba?
That would be a long-term plan.
Yeah, and not now it's impossible, unless of course these two Nosferatus get offed because they have created illegal childer. That actually gives room for
A bubba.
a bubba.
I mean, that's option 2.
Yeah, but that also needs the Tremere has to be offed, which is bad.
Well, that depends entirely on the prince and what
Yeah.
he.
Of course.
Let me put it like this then. If the prince should put up one later stage, find out this, he'll have to, if it's him and him alone that finds out, he would easily enough have to weigh the pros and cons of exposing it. He might very well choose to keep it quiet. I mean, it's predominantly what we need to fear is,
Politics. Politics.
what we need to fear is third party, like the sheriff or someone with a grudge against either the prince or the Tremere or said the Nosferatu to find out.
Yeah.
I mean, others might find out and they might find it, well, how much will he give you to keep silence? I mean, there's all these rules of Masquerade and the Camarilla. It all comes down to politics in one way or another.
It does.
They enforce when they need to be, have to be enforced. Otherwise, there's always ways around things.
Guideline.
For my part, I think this is a way to uncover the true enemy of the city. So it's the means, the ends justify the means. I think even the sheriff will accept that.
Okay, up. So
I have
essentially,
my
what we're going to
doubts
do is
about him, but
so essentially
time
we're
will
going
tell.
to try a very complicated and long run and pig in the poke.
A what in the what?
The pig in the poke?
Oh, it's,
I've heard of pig in blankets, but
Yeah.
Yeah, what the pig in the poke?
These mobs.
no, they will probably know it is. This is confidence tricks all the way back to your old medieval times. It's claiming to sell someone a pig in a bag, but it's actually a cat. Hence, buying the cat a bag.
Cat in the bag!
Yeah.
Oh!
So we're passing
I
her off as a
didn't
pig
know
when
that.
she's really a cat.
You buy the cat in the bag.
Yeah.
Oh,
So she's the pig and the
look at
poke
him.
and the cat and the whatnot. Yes.
Shit, we just got educated.
yes, we did.
I feel smarter.
So yeah, so
SMRT.
well, you
I'll
could set up the
just
meeting.
put
You should set up
the
the
thing
meeting,
over the hat.
Shiv.
Sorry.
You should set up the meeting, but let them sweat at least a day or a night. Let them keep them on their toes for a little bit. Let them want it that much more.
Good.
Well, I want it.
Patience, Shiv, patience.
It's not my strong suit. Don't think it ever was.
Fuck patience.
It's funny
Fuck
because it's
pussy.
true.
One thing.
All right.
You're right about.
Oh, you were gonna say that? No.
Oh, well, we're here, and I bring a sketch, like
no,
Oh,
maybe.
yes.
Okay.
get her to draw me a sketch of.
I just need to
TikTok.
know what else you're gonna do this evening. If not, I'm gonna push you over into sleep and the next day.
Yeah.
I think it's too late to do anything of the other things that I want to do.
I think so too.
I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow anyway. So for me, I'm
that's
done.
as I'm thinking now. There's a lot of stuff to mull upon, and there's tidbits you need an early night to actually
Exactly.
do stuff, and actually for you to actually also touch upon your mundane life if you so need to.
But now I think
and
it's
then
around 4 at night.
4-5. So I think it's like a nice point of contemplation. Like you go.
There's one thing I'm going to do before going to bed.
Yeah.
And that is to write a note to
Angela.
Please order a bathtub delivered here. A hot tub.
I'm scared.
Well, you're scared. I was thinking, dear Angela, I'm actually a vampire and I'm dead. Love Sean.
and I want a hot tub.
Yeah.
Boom.
Like a bloody fingerprint.
There is method to the madness.
I'm so curious about that's gonna be.
Is that sort of like heating up
A body.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
I was gonna say
Ew.
The vampire
Can't
body.
deal with it. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I have a stupid question. Does Aiden's place have a bathroom and shower and everything like that?
Yeah, because there's
Okay.
ghouls like Teresa and human guests.
In the
Yeah.
apartment? Hey, what is she doing? Okay.
Okay, but I'm just gonna have a quick break because now the sun here is completely down, and I have some windows open that need closing because now bugs are coming in, and I don't want them in. So we're just gonna have a quick break so I can just shut some windows and
Yeah.
then we'll
Do
be
that.
right back. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back from the break. I had a little wardrobe change because I got cold, so I need to put my shirt on. In case nobody else, who gives a shit? So there. So, you guys went into your
Yeah.
unnatural slumber.
I
And,
think she will have a cry in the shower before she goes slumbering. Yeah. think
I
that's
put some
appropriate.
cash for Angela to buy a hot tub.
A hot tub, yeah. Well, that's gonna demand a little bit of cash if you're gonna get a proper one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build a time machine.
No, we're
Hot
not
tub
going
time
back to
machine.
the 80s.
How to drain a lady. Step 1 of 2. No.
Oh my god.
What?
Anyways, I would like everyone to do a roast check.
Just a point of thing. I still have damage from I haven't done anything from the
Yes.
attack. Is that you do a roll check and then you can eliminate?
How
because of
is
blood
it
point-
actually?
Yeah, I
What's
believe
the-
because our blood potency allows us to, as I understand it, do one roll check and you can eliminate 2 points of normal damage.
Yeah, but then you can take away damage. And I think also, because this is how we've been playing it, Mariana, you have a stain?
Yeah.
We can try for that as well.
Well,
I
I'll
now
do
have
the wakey
3
wakey
in hunger again.
roll
Oh
check
my
first.
god.
7.
8. So I,
No 7s today. So yeah, I like.
so at 8, so I didn't go hungry there. But then what happens when I try to give some damage? Come on, Papa, just 8. He can't have to eat again. Come on, needs to stay non-hungry. Fucking murder. Yeah,
Sean
I
needs
gain
to
a
go
hunger.
eat.
but I'll lose the damage at least.
But I
Maybe not Fret Boys this time.
It's Tuesday. Or is it Wednesday now? No, it's Tuesday.
We're going into Wednesday, right?
I'm not
Or
sure.
going in.
No, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Okay, this means that that Chris has to do a little B&E later tonight. Okay.
All right. Well, Sean, let's start off with you.
Yeah. Well,
You rise,
I
and you
rise.
feel the beast curling a little bit.
I'm turn. This is going to get me so fat.
Yeah, because you're gonna rack up the pounds.
Yeah. No, I head to the shower to get some heat into the body before going out into the night.
Well, you actually, again, you see Angela on her way out because she is working.
Yeah, of course.
She's working not the late shift, the middle shift.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, sweetie! I didn't know you were home again.
Hello.
I just thought you want a jacuzzi, a hot tub.
Yes. I want a hot tub.
Who am I to say you shouldn't have one? Anything specific? Because you literally just put a ton of cash down and wrote.
Buy a
Hot
hot tub. I don't know much about hot tubs. I know I want
Well,
one.
All right. Well, I'll look into it.
Yes.
and find. And if I have any questions, I'll ask. Any like how big? Like for one, is it like a 4 or 5?
The biggest one you can get for that money.
Right.
Or the prettiest one, or whatever you. Well, at least there needs to be room for a couple of people. It's no fun to be in the hot tub alone.
Oh, that's very true. All right, she goes and gives you a kiss on the cheek. It's like you get weirder for every night.
Yes,
It's like,
that's 100% accurate. I'll drop by in an
yeah,
hour
you
or
know
two.
where to find me.
Yes.
Yeah. See you later.
Love you.
Weird. Love you. Bye. And she's off.
Yeah. And then I hop on my. No, I'll also need to write a note for the kid that Shiv's car needs to be fixed. And then I hop on my tiny little Vespa scooter and drive up to the.
Vampire the Masquerade.
Yes. And drive up to the junkyard.
Yeah. You actually catches them on like an hour before he would shut down for sure for the evening. Because a lot of cars are being pulled in the like late evening, not night.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, Sean,
Evening, Gov.
evening. Cup of coffee."
No thanks. I think I've had a few too many already.
Oh, sure. What can I do you for?
Well, I needed to ask you if I need how you say it a daily manager for my shop. I'm going to try to make it to make it legit.
Okay.
Also
do
to
you
get
want me
to get your kid a proper education. That shop needs to be legit.
Do you want me to do some research for you?
Yeah. Please do.
Yeah. Someone that knows anything specific that you're looking for.
No, I just need a shop manager.
But obviously that knows cars.
Of course.
Just not only finance.
Yeah.
But...
Cars and finance.
Yeah, okay.
And if you can keep spread the word that I've seen this 1968 Chevy hearse around around town. It's popped up in a few really weird under some weird circumstances.
That's a weird ride. Weird ride.
Yeah.
But I might know a guy. Because he deals in not your run of the mill type vehicles, more custom, more eclectic.
Yeah.
Like redone ambulances, hearses.
Yeah. Of course.
Let me give him a call, and I can call you a bit later. When I have some information. It might. It's so rare. Someone should know if it's bobbing about Boston.
Yeah, I think so too. Sweet.
Yeah, for sure. That's easy.
See you later.
Bye.
And then I head off to the Middle East to hopefully get something to drink.
Snack pack.
And then I'm going to call the copper after I've had something to eat.
You see, this time there are some of the punk scene there, and there's also not pedestrian, not college girls.
Yeah.
But there's a group of people that you kind of know.
Yeah.
And clearly, like, two of the ladies are gushing about you beat up somebody here with a bar stool not too long ago. So you have a shoe in there because they are already like, oh my god, that's the guy.
Yeah. No, that's I think that's going to be easy pickings. That's I can show you where I beat up these guys with the Jedi mind trick and.
Oh, one of them, like, she's like, I am going with this guy. I'm so jealous. Next time it's my turn. He said, "Oh, stop it." So basically, the prey just like easily fell into your hands, and my Jedi mind trick, and off into an alley. Do you watch around to see if anybody's onlooking?
Of course. Of course. I'm not completely stupid. Only half stupid. And that is a great big
have-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not bestial.
No, luckily. That would be bad.
And you feel quite now again like back into the ebb and flow of the hunt. This was like finally this
Yeah.
was easy, and it's not distressful for the prey.
No,
and it's just enjoying the
I actually
the vida.
take good time enjoying the taste of this blood.
Yeah, and it feels like, oh, finally, this was not a clusterfuck of a hunt. This
Yeah.
is your prey's gonna be fine. You're like you're content. The beast growls, like feeling like fat with vida and laying back in yourself, and is content. Like, good job, well done, pat on the head. The
Yeah.
girl is just dazed and like, oh my god, did I just hello?
You had a very good time.
yes, I loved my time.
Mhm.
She's into it. And as far as you could tell, you have to be a goddamn sneaky invisible ninja to catch your little feeding endeavor.
Yeah.
And after that, you call the cop.
Then I call the copper.
What name did we give him? Because like I got a million notes here. Anybody got a name? Because if not, I'm gonna go through a gazillion.
Oh, that's
Because somebody got given a card.
that's like 15 or 16 episodes ago.
I know. Fucking hell. Anyone? Because I like literally because I'm old school. I've got probably. Yeah, I'm nuts.
Let me see.
No. It's not super important, but it would be nice to have it.
I don't think I've written it down, of course.
All right, we'll just call him Detective Blank until we can pick that up.
Yeah.
But you hear Detective.
Yeah, this is Sean Dempsey speaking.
Oh, wow, Mr. Dempsey. I
think
actually I didn't expect to hear anything from you. It's been some weeks.
Yeah, but I think I might have some. It's just a hunch, but I think I might have some information for you.
Okay. Can we meet?
We can meet. Same place as last time.
The Middle Eastern?
Yeah.
Okay, can you give me like 30, 40? I need to get down there.
Yeah, sweet.
Okay. Stay put. Don't go anywhere. I'll be there.
And then I put my ass down on my usual spot.
Yeah, and Angela is fussing over you, asking why you're not drinking tea, giving you tea.
Yeah, I take the tea and I sort of try to put it inside me and then go to the bathroom and regurgitate.
Yeah, because if you try to consume something and if you can't, it's very violent. So you'll be like,
Yeah.
Get it out. All right, so he waits. Then we're going to go to Chris for a minute.
He rolls from out under the bed where he's got a contract, you know. He's gonna be work will start in a couple of days, and
very soon.
it'll be sunlight proof. And he makes the Rorschach for the night. He doesn't feel hungry for that. But when he concentrates on mending the physical injury he took, he feels the blood dissipate and hunger once again call. And I have no two in hunger.
So you feel the beast, but it's not like you viscerally remember when you're going hungry.
No.
You can just hear him rattling about in your mind, pacing somewhere.
Well,
But
time
as
to-
you do so, your phone rings.
I'll answer it.
Mr. Masters, is Miss Fairchild.
Good evening. Good to
I
hear
looked
from
at the
you.
time, and I would presume that you have risen not
You
that long
timed
ago.
it impeccably.
Thank you, Mr. Masters. I do so sincerely try. I just wanted to inform you, I've just started leaking tidbits and gossip to the gossip pages.
Good. I'm assuming it's going to be a bit tricky to completely clear off my background, so we'll. The thing about it, perhaps like try to keep it on a more of a bad boy angle and less on the organized.
So, if you have a minute or a moment during this evening or the next one, it would be good for the story if we were seen going in and out of any type of restaurant or bar, and I could tip off a photographer so some sneaky images could be then leaked again.
Yeah. And suddenly Chris finds himself having two conflicting dinner dates he needs to arrange. Oh, this is going to be so bad.
How about Jade? What about Jade?
Yeah, that was. What day is it we now? We're now at the.
You have it on Wednesday.
Yeah, and this is
Tuesday.
Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Could we possibly push it till Thursday? Is that an option?
Of course it is. It's whatever it's convenient for you.
That would be
Mr.
most
Masters.
convenient. Yes, it's a bit hectic at the moment, I'm afraid. But
Of course.
lovely initiative.
When should I expect you to move into the manor?
The contractors people will start. I can start work on. Actually, I can start work on Friday morning. So if I can move in Thursday, we could. The same evening.
Perfect.
That would be.
Perfect, Mr. Masters.
Uh,
I'll be
would be-
delighted.
I mean, I might even tip them as well as that and see us entering.
Ooh, even better still. Yes, more intimate. Good for the story.
Yep, excellent, splendid initiative. Well, I'll be seeing you then. Should I take care of? Do you have any preferences when it comes to restaurants? Anything that's offers itself more to?
Whatever you find that would be natural and appropriate, that is really up to you.
Well, if we maybe that, I'll give it a. I'll give me tonight to think it through, and I'll.
Of course, Mr. Boss. At your leisure.
And they start working like really fancy restaurants. It's not really his. I mean, his is more the really good restaurants, but more the more classic Italian homey style. Well, excellent. I'll take care of it. Be seeing you.
Well, of course. Have a good evening, Mr. Masters.
Oh, you too, Elizabeth. You actually go for the first night.
Hello. Hey.
Such a manipulative bastard.
Oh, fucking hell.
And once that is done, he's got a long list of things to do. So first of all, he's gonna Yellow Pages. Private investigators.
Yeah, you find private dicks. At
Something that looks
Brothel.
halfway decent, like halfway respectable, not like super respectable, but not like complete. Yeah, and call.
Yeah,
him.
well, you have Detective Rosewood.
Yeah, I think call him. I'll call him up and see if he is available for a meeting tonight.
Oh, and he's yes, of course, yes. At any location, Mr.
We can take it out of your office if that's okay.
No, yeah, well, it's downtown. It gives you. It's one of them like it's not swanky at all, but it's not like the shittier part of downtown. But it's not like where the tower is.
No, well that's good, and I'll set it for 2 hours from now. And
Yep, perfect.
in that time, he's gonna get in his car, going to take the Yellow Pages book with him, and he's just gonna start hitting sports gyms, specifically boxing gyms.
All right, I would like you to do 3 rolls.
Yeah, and he's gonna start in the. He's gonna do it fairly systematically, but he's gonna assume he's not gonna do his. He's not gonna Northern first. He's gonna go for the more Irish neighborhood area first, and then Cal, because he's Cal. That sounds Irish. He's gonna go for that. And 3 different rolls. Okay.
Yep.
And exactly what roles should I be rolling here? Is it
Well, it's gonna be because you're looking for something specific. You could have wit streetwise.
streetwise?
or
Yeah. And which side for this?
Intelligence streetwise.
Intelligence streetwise. Well, that's good. 1, 2. Well, remember, I need to substitute some black dice here. I'll take care of that, and let's take care of that. And let's go. Um, 3 successes on the first roll, and 3 successes on the second roll, and 5 successes on the
God damn.
third rolls, but one of those are the sort of messy looking fangy critically thingies.
Well, then it's a messy critical.
Let's see how it does that.
We talked about this before. We can either do you can play out your clan compulsion.
Okay, is that mass critical? I thought it was the fail.
The compulsion. Oh no. Then it's like you lose. Yeah, you smell blood.
Probably literally, since it's in and out and boxing, just smelling blood.
Yeah, it's because you're running down and you have 2 left. Like you've been through, and there's 2 more you can think of that's going to be optional. And as you walk out of the last one, and you only have 2 more, you think it's only possible. There's a guy passing you, and he's been sparring, and he's like wiping blood out of his nose, and he's like, God damn it, and then you smell it. That's Italian. That is, he smells like linguine, he smells like lasagna, he smells like your mother's best goddamn bolognese. And you feel like you're salivating.
Okay, where is it? Like in the hallway? Is it?
No, you're standing. Like he's coming out because you
Okay.
was like you just when I was like, okay, scratch that off the list, and then because you've been so like, okay, I got 2 more, and then you feel like the beast, boom, and then that guy passes you, and you smell them, and you're like, you automatically, because this is just gonna happen because the beast does something. You grab his neck and you pull him close.
I grab him, I pull him close, and then I ram both fingers up his nose, and I twist, and I drag him into the alley. He's only got a busted nose. There's no way he's going to be able to effectively fight off that. There's a reason why bulls have a ring in the nose, because if you ring that, you can.
You got to roll for this because you're doing it to a fighter.
It's a brawl, yeah.
You're doing it to a fighter.
Yep. I'm hoping on a surprise here. How does blood surge work?
Have you read up on it? If not,
exactly. I think I understand I can add 1 die by doing a roll. I do a roll check, right? And then I can add 1 die to
1 die. Yep.
To that involves attribute roll.
Yep.
Well, the roll check passes the roll check at the very least. I can add 1 die.
I can give you the target you need now because the guy is fighting. You need to hit 4.
Need to hit 4? More. Okay, yeah.
4, it's contestant. Over 4, you win the contestant.
Ha 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 ha. 6. That's all.
God damn it.
As much success as I can get because it's 2 silver doses and 2 normal silver doses.
You think this is because Chris is not really that kind of fighter.
No, not at all. He's not a physical.
No, he's not. And you think again, it's the beast that just like, I want that, and the guy is actually trying like to dodge and fend you off, and he's dancing, he's doing your thing, and you just brute forcing his head. He's tippy-toeing, and you just dragging him into an alley. It's vulgar.
Oh yeah, like dragging in there, and I drag him as far to the alley as I can, and then I'll sink my teeth into him, and
He's screaming at this point.
yeah,
Do you want him to scream?
silence.
Yeah.
It's the compel. Like, it's the. It's not compelled because he hasn't got that. It's the other one. It's mesmerized. That's also hard. No, not mesmerized.
rolls,
It's the
no rolls required.
no, but it's not mesmer. It's a US mesmerized. But then again, it's another road check, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll make that one as well, barely. And I'll drink.
That is so beastly because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like,
It's very.
the man is like,
No. I'll slake one hunger from him, and then I'll
there's
pull him.
nothing happened here.
Yeah, and then it's like forget,
You see, he's like, oh my god,
and then
did
I'll.
I pass out? What
I
the
know.
fuck?
Oh, come sit down. It looks like you've had a bit of a hit to the noggin, and I'll lead him and sit him down on the steps, and I give him a
Is that
handkerchief for his
Is
nose.
that? Sorry, dude. Did I bleed on you? I'm sorry. It's like, thanks,
No,
thanks,
no
thanks.
problem
You're
at
a good
all.
Samaritan. You're a good human being. Thanks.
No problem at all. Probably gonna cause him a stain as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not only vulgar; it's completely opposed to how he's established hunting pattern as well. He just lost control and
But
is
as you're
scared.
standing there, then, and you didn't see it before, and it's puzzled because there's so many posters posted in the hallway up.
Yeah.
For Glimmer, that like you see a guy that's got very little hair. But it's posted up and you just see half a face, and it's like, but it's not for this gym, but it's just a commercial for another gym.
What gym?
Well, do you remember which gym?
Well, yeah, it's almost completely Big Bob, wasn't it? Or big. What have I done with my old notebook from the Hunter?
Okay, we'll check that because
Yeah, I think it was
think we
big.
know.
It was big something, I believe. Let's see if it's not this notebook or if this just filled. No, that's just filled with.
Anyways, we'll get to that as well.
Yep.
We'll get to it when he gets a minute to check it, and then you see it, and then you see the address of the gym he belonged to, and you see, oh my gosh, this is old. Oh my god, that poster's been up there for like 15 years.
Well, she did say she'd known him longer than. Well, that's.
But that looks like a younger man, like a young man, like a early 20s
15
man.
years.
Maybe more, you don't know. But you see the name of the gym.
He's older than me, actually. He would be older
Yeah,
than
and then
me.
it's like, oh gosh, it's one of them, 2 ones that you got left on your lift. That's the one.
Yeah, well, we drive straight to that one then.
We're going to cut scene before for a little scene with Shiv. As he drives off, a car starts its engine. She takes a drag of the cigarette, she flicks it out again. Jeez. For fuck's sake. What the hell are you, Mr. Falcon? This is gone fucking complicated. She drives after.
Not good.
And then we're gonna go over to Shiv for her scene, final scene of the evening, actually. Before we're gonna go and stop, and then that's it for this one. Siobhan wakes up.
Yes.
Mind fuzzy and complicated.
Yeah. A lot happened the night before. Hell of a lot happened the night before.
How does she feel? Like disoriented, lonely, heartbroken?
Definitely still heartbroken. Definitely still. I think from going to sharing the bed with someone.
Does she stay
That
at
is-
Alexander still, right?
No, she's back at the Velvet Rope.
Yeah. No, she's back at the Velvet Rope, yeah.
I think, yeah, from going from sharing a bed with someone that I think it's just different for her after Aiden, and I think it's hard for her after Aiden, and then the taunting of the sketch during this event, and then the flashes of him. I think it's quite overwhelming. And then obviously the clues and all of the tricksy stuff. It's mind fucking with her a little bit. So yeah, I think she's she's pondering on what to do with the event, and I think if she sees Teresa.
Oh, we're not gonna get to it. We're just gonna,
Okay.
like, she rises and
Sorry.
she's
Yes,
in the
I'm
in
just
the bedroom.
rambling.
Yeah, and I think she's just walking around, and as she actually bumps the door frame, you hear a weird sound, almost like there's something hollow here.
Go on, I don't know, knock, try and see what is. Want me to roll stuff or?
It's investigation, young man.
And do you want me to do a rouse check as I rise?
Yes, if you haven't, do the work.
Yes, I got a 9. So.
Oh, bitches.
Okay. What do you want?
Investigation. No, witsing investigation. Wits investigation.
Yeah. Okay. That's 3 successes.
You're looking at this wall that's like a wall that divides the bedroom area from the living room area, and you're kind of puzzled. It's really thick, and you have it. It's hollow, some like gunk, 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 like hollow. And you move one of his paintings off, and you're staring at a safe, a small one.
Is it a combination or is it a key or?
Dial.
Oh, that's Chris's skills, not mine. Damn it.
Damn it!
Damn it! Because she hasn't seen any combination codes that, like, while rummaging through his stuff.
Nothing that screams out.
Okay. I'll send Chris a text and say that I might need his service.
The funny thing is, this text blinks in. Well, then again, no, but just for cinematic reasons, we're gonna say it when he's like gulping down this poor dude's Vita. His pocket vibrates, but he is none the wiser.
Yep.
He's like, yum, 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 give me some.
Yeah.
But you're staring at it like it's
so many hidden things.
so many hidden things.
And that's...
It's like, why all the trickery? Why all the clues? Why all the runaround? Why all this forcing you into the world so deep and dark?
Yeah, because he hasn't really given her a time to take her breath.
Why the Alice in Wonderland scheme?
What was it Trixie said? Something about it have to follow the clues because of the bad man? I can't remember it. Maybe you can...
Yeah, because of the bad man.
I think... I know that's... The word bad man, was that also used in context with... It wasn't used by Kitty Cat, was it? I think I made a note about it, but I can't remember if that's actually what was said.
Right now, I can't really say either or.
No. I mean, one of the things that Shiv wanted to do when waking up, unless she finds Teresa first, she wants to just walk around and especially down to the garage and actually try again to see if anything weird hits her.
It's gonna do a delve.
Yeah,
oh, that's a hunter power. Sorry. Delve. Let's
yeah,
delve.
it's the same as before. The one, the premonition.
Yep.
Do
it. But this will be the last bit of this episode 11.
I got a 10, so I guess I can.
What
roll
you
for it.
dressed in? Just paint the stage.
She is still in a little bit of a mourning. So
Yeah,
black
like
is-
oversized t-shirt, or is it like silk robe? Is it
It's probably one of his
brown
silk-
underwear?
No, probably one of his silk robes and nothing else. Yeah, barefoot, no underwear, just that. Here's a mess.
How many successes did you have?
I didn't roll because you asked me for clothes,
Yeah.
and I can't multitask, obviously.
Bitch, please. Bitch, please.
It's sorry, I just need to. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Plenty. Again, you let your mind go and it goes slick. Liquidy. You feel definitely anchored in your physical self, but your mind opens. The silence and noise at the same time. You hear echoes of voices, parties, doors slamming. And all of a sudden, you see him standing in front of you. As alive. This close. It's daunting how physically present he feels like in that minute. Almost like you could just reach out and touch him. You see sadness across his face. You see as he clenches his jaw and he picks up the phone. I'm coming. I've told you I'm coming. I know. I owe you. Damn you. He clicks it. And as he turns, it's almost like you can feel the curls and the smell of his hair. And as given, you rip the back out into reality.
Sit down, cross my legs, and just have a fucking moment.
And I'm that bitch. Just gonna leave her there for this episode. I'm sorry, I love you. And I hope you guys enjoy
She
it.
says.
I'm so mean. They're
Yeah.
all masochists. They come back for more all the time. Like what? What can I say? They're into it.
We like pain.
You want it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the comments and likes and follows. We're here for it. We appreciate it. And yeah, it means the world. And I hope you continue to follow, like, and we'll see you next episode.
See you next
Next
time.
time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.